good morning. I was kind of happy with the video title. Sorry it rhymes. I owe you guys a battle report. I was getting ready to have one, and then friend of the channel, Mike D's package arrived from Canada, and suddenly I had more units to paint. Mike's getting out of the 28mm game and going into Epic. Just donated these miniatures, which is freaking amazing. Was able to create so far. There's lots more pieces in there that I'll show you in a minute. But rather quickly, I was able to crank out 5 32-man French infantry battalions. I think they look very 1815-ish. It's kind of like Come As You Are. It's like a party back at Ohio State back in the 80s when I was in college. And come show up with what you got. And here we are. So got those. Another Vistula Legion battalion, so I've got them done. I don't have the flags yet, so I'm going to order from GMB more flags. Here's another French battalion. 2 English battalions back there. I was able to throw them together rather quickly. I was kind of, I wonder if it was a temperature thing. I've never had frosting before using my, hang on, what's it called? The Winsor Newton matte varnish. I think I didn't warm it up enough, or I didn't shake it enough. That was definitely probably on me. And it's a bit chilly down here in the basement now that it's winter in Kentucky. It's like 30 degrees outside. I'm half in the ground, but I'm half out, so it's kind of get a mixed temperature. But so I'm trying to make them look a little better. When I was really sad when I came down this morning and they dried and they were frosted. You can see the beginning of the battlefield. I'm going to have a lot of hills in this one, just to spice up the battlefield a little bit. And they're all over the place, so a lot of troops moving around through hills, and it'll be a good old time. Over the last couple of days, I've been basically doing a jigsaw puzzle. No disrespect to our postage workers in Canada and the United States, but plastic troops and metal troops just don't travel well. You can see, I felt bad. Mike's like, I want to see a video of what they look like. I'm like, I don't know if you want to. Yeah. Even when, this doesn't happen frequently, but when Doug Carmichael sent his guys, they were pretty much obliterated too. So I don't know. There's lots of units over there. I love jigsaw puzzles. And I love 28mm Napoleonic troops, so it is 2 fun things, but it's a bit overwhelming. Mike had a lot of guys. So now we've got, I believe these guys are Prussian Landwehr. Then you've got Prussian infantry. I think these 2 units are Austrian infantry. I've been kind of looking. I know the white guys are. The white uniform guys are. I'm not sure about the gray guys, but I looked up some uniforms. I think they are. Those are parts of Russians that I've kind of put off to the side. I think like most other 28mm players, Mike used 24-man units, but I used 32s. So now we've got Russian guys. I've got enough for that, and I'm starting to work on their flag guys. I have to touch up a little bit, their banners, and I got their command guys put together. I was just starting to put Perry Miniatures British troops together. 2 more battalions to paint. Perry Plastics, so I was going to get them done, but now I've turned into full salvage mode for these guys. And so I'm going to have Russians, Prussians, Austrians. Going to add them to my British and Allied forces. Add a little spice to them, a little bit more color. Since the French have got Polish, Italians, Swiss. Am I missing anybody? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I think that's it. I probably screwed up there. Sorry if your nation was in there. I do want to do like some of the smaller German states that Napoleon created at some point, even though they didn't exist in the 1815 campaign. But just as, I think it's nice having all the different pretty uniforms out there. And yeah, so that's it. I'm going to continue to put these guys together. Very happy with how they're coming together. Mike had a great job of painting them, which is awesome. I just had to put them all back together again and try to match. You know, you got broken bayonets, broken, you know, heads popped off, backpacks in a different planet. And then all the bases, of course, were blown to pieces. So re-putting all those back together again and kind of rebasing them and touching them up just a little bit where they, you know, I ended up gluing my fingers together half the time, so I kind of re-washed them to cover up some of that glue and just add a little bit of paint here and there. And I'm working on these buildings as well. So I have a big built-up, like multi-area built-up area for my next battle right in the center somewhere. We'll have a good fight. Really love that battle we had at that built-up area on the north side of the battlefield in that last one. So there's tons of cavalry over there. More infantry from these, you know, different countries. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm just gonna get enough to get the main guys on the battlefield, and I'll go back in time, or go back in the future. Sorry, and put them all together. But right now, there's plenty to do. I want to get a game on the. I want to have a game with these guys, with what I can salvage. Debating about making 40-man Austrian units since they ran with larger battalions. From what I've read, excuse me, it's early in the morning. And yeah, so that's it. So it's, my wife's got a big day planned for us for my birthday kind of thing. 53, yay. And I'll show you a picture from the back of these guys too. Oh, the flags were all broken, so I used my metal pikes that I had left over from Footsore and put them on there. So more things to stab me. With the increase of troops, I also needed another brigade commander for the French. I'll probably have Mike D's honorary character run this new brigade since they're his guys. But the brigade he'll be vacating, they needed a commander, so I got this guy in there real quick. There's the Vistula Legion. Well, he just kind of goes through the French infantry battalions. Nice hodgepodge. Unintentionally intentional, I guess. I just did. I put together what I had, and then the British. I think it's the 88th and the 2nd are my two new units. And I think I have 3 more British battalion flags ready to go that I got from GMB last week. Okay. Well, that's it. I'm going as fast as I can. I think I'm getting high on glue from putting all these together. This is kind of what it looked like times 1,000, just blown to pieces. It looked like somebody, this box here, I'll open this one up. There's tons of stuff in here, but just pretty much shattered. And then I'm kind of putting cavalry all on this one. Plenty of cavalry. I don't even know what countries half these ones are from. I know, you know, besides the British and some of the French, but I'm assuming there's Russians and Austrians in there. The best thing is I saw there's some French dragoons in there. So I have been lacking French dragoons, so I'm gonna enjoy that. More infantry, just little pieces everywhere. I had a whole pile of heads. All the flags snapped, so I have to redo those. They're unsalvageable. And artillery, I took a beating. All right, still a little bit of work. Well, a whole lot of work. Got them back on the table, ready to fight. And adding another brigade is just an amazing thing. So that's 6 battalions so far for the French and their allies, and I should end up with, I think 7? I don't know, I'll see it. It's 2 British, I'll probably end up with 2 Austrian, 2 Prussian, and 2 Russian. So yeah, a little bit of advantage for the Allies. So I hope you enjoyed my weekend, my birthday weekend. You guys are awesome. Getting some great comments, some great feedback on just things I can do to improve my game and make the game better and make modeling better. So always appreciative of that. You guys are a phenomenal community. And I'll continue plastic surgery here, and hopefully I'll start a game. I don't know. I want to start early this week. At least be Christmas week, so next week. So I got to finish up putting the chimneys and just kind of dulling down the colors of these buildings a little bit so they don't shine so bright. And there's the French out there having a good old time. All right, take care, guys. Have fun.